Hi everyone. So, 4 months ago, I started out with a goal in mind. This goal was that I wanted to make the otherwise privileged knowledge accessible to everyone, no matter where you lived, how much money you had, or which country you belonged to. As this year comes to an end, I wanted to convert this abstract goal into a quantitative metric so that I can measure how far I've come and celebrate whatever I've achieved, as well as retrospect where to go next. While in this instance, I apply this to my abstract goal, I guarantee you can apply this to evaluate and make any personal product or life goal measurable. In my case, I first break it down into two parts. The first one is measuring how I make knowledge accessible, and the second part is how I make opportunities accessible. I then seek to further atomize this into more concrete, measurable steps. For the first one, it is making career advancement knowledge and ML domain knowledge accessible. While for the second one, it meant measuring out the opportunities that I made accessible, such as job referrals and or sponsorship programs for the people who reached out to me. For the lack of automated tools out there, I curated this metrics with number of received and responded messages for each of these axes from my LinkedIn inbox. So the response percentage and message volume here are what would become the metrics to quantify the progress of my goal. In this case, as you can see, the cumulated response volume was around 82 messages or 82 unique conversations with a bunch of messages with people over the span of the last 3 to 4 months. The percentage of response on these targeted conversations, jobs, referrals, career development, or grad school advice was 100%. While on open ended hellos or vague messages, it was a so 30%. And this was just LinkedIn. In accumulating conversations over all my social media platforms, I found out that this number was over 100 unique conversations in just 3 to 4 months. Not only did I want to evaluate my metrics from one on one conversations that I had with people, but also from articles, posts, and talks that I open sourced in hopes of scaling my efforts and reaching out to many, many more people effectively. I gave 7 talks, an average of 2 per month, created 3 posts per week with unique content, and wrote 7 articles over the span of the last 4 months, and finally matched 40 people in sponsor sponsee pairs. And guess what? While this has been an awesome start, I still have a long, long way to go. While 2020 has been making these small little contributions, I hope that with the start of 2021, my metrics can become more involved. I would love to, for instance, also see how many jobs got converted from the referrals I gave out, or how many people actually made use of the advice that I gave out. And not just improve on the metrics that I compute, but also make a lot more content, reach a lot more people. So here's to 2021. May we all beat our own personal metrics. May we all uplift each other as a community together. Thank you for being there with me in small ways like sending out encouraging DMs, or larger, more active ways like sharing or giving me shout outs. I could not have been here without the support of so many mentors that I've had over the years. And I really hope that with this little initiative, I've been able to return that even in a small fraction of percentage for a lot of the people out there, and make all of this knowledge accessible. See you next year.